If saving money has never worked for you, there's a reason. And it's not because you're irresponsible. It's because your money is being pulled away from you before you ever get the chance to save it. You try to set money aside and it vanishes. You finally build a cushion and something wipes it out. Every month, you start over from zero and it feels like you're failing. But you're not failing. There's one hidden force sabotaging your savings every single time. And once you fix it, saving finally becomes easy. If you've ever looked at your savings and wondered, how is it possible that I make more money, but nothing sticks? You're about to find out. Because saving money isn't just about discipline. It isn't just about willpower. It isn't even about how much you earn. Saving fails because of one problem almost no one ever sees. And this problem creates a predictable path. Earn, pay bills, get drained, try to save, emergency, start over. Today, we're breaking that cycle starting with the invisible force behind every failed savings habit. Let's get straight to the truth. Your savings don't fail because you're bad with money. Your savings fail because your environment steals from your savings before you ever see the money. Here's how it works. Expenses expand automatically. Rent rises, utilities rise, insurance rises, subscriptions rise, groceries rise. Income doesn't rise as reliably, which means your cost of living slowly suffocates your savings capacity. Emergencies always arrive at the worst time. Car issues, medical bills, unexpected fees, life events. Every time you try to save, something swoops in and grabs that money first. Your brain never trusts money that isn't locked in. Loose money feels like spending money. Money, you see, is money your brain thinks is available. And available money has a funny way of disappearing. And here's the biggest trap. Most people try to save last, which guarantees failure, because everything else in your life takes money first. Saving last is like trying to catch water with your hands. It leaks through every time. But your savings don't just fail because money leaves you. They fail because your habits and systems were never built to protect savings in the first place. Let me show you exactly where the savings attack happens. Leak number 1. You save after spending. The number one reason saving doesn't work is simple. Most people save whatever's left at the end of the month. But there's never anything left. Here's why. Human psychology is wired for short-term comfort. Your brain prioritizes food, convenience, relief, comfort, entertainment, stress reduction. Saving isn't emotional. Saving doesn't give dopamine. Saving doesn't fix stress. So when you get paid, you spend first. Because your brain wants immediate relief. Then at the end of the month you think, I'll save next time. But fees, bills, upgrades, cravings, and emotional purchases quietly drain everything you intended to save. Saving after spending is mathematically impossible. You can't save what you already spent. But the next leak is even more dangerous. Leak number 2. Your money has no job. Money without a job will always disappear. If you don't assign a purpose to every dollar, it finds its own purpose, and that purpose is usually food delivery, Amazon, or impulse spending. When money sits in your checking account, your brain sees it as available. And available money always leaks. $7 here, $12 there, a subscription renewal, a small upgrade, a convenience purchase. Individually harmless. Collectively devastating. Money without direction becomes default spending money. And default spending money never becomes savings. This is why people who make $40,000 and $140,000 often feel exactly the same. They both feel broke. They both feel behind. They both can't save. Not because of income, but because their money has no structure. But there's a leak even worse than this one that erases savings not slowly, but instantly. Leak number 3. Emergency drain. This is the killer of every savings habit. Emergencies don't check your savings first. Here's the pattern almost everyone experiences. You save $200. Your car battery dies. Savings. Gone. You save $300. You need dental work. Savings. Gone. You save $500. Your pet needs a vet visit. Savings. Gone. You feel like every time you save, life punishes you. But here's what actually happened. You never built a buffer between life and your savings. If you don't have an emergency buffer, your savings account becomes the emergency buffer. And every emergency becomes a reset button. This is why saving feels impossible. It's not your fault. It's your system. But the next leak is the one almost no one ever sees. Leak number 4. Future you gets nothing. The most painful reason savings never work is this. Your future self, the version of you who needs savings the most, gets nothing. Not because you don't care, but because your present life absorbs every dollar first. Bills take priority, stress takes priority, convenience takes priority, comfort takes priority, habits take priority, savings come last, and last never happens. But here's the deeper emotional truth. You can't save for the future when you're constantly overwhelmed in the present. Most people don't have a savings problem, they have a stress problem. And stress kills savings faster than bad spending habits ever will. So let's fix all of this, starting with the one shift that instantly turns saving from impossible into automatic. The fix: automate first, live on the rest. Here's the secret people who actually save money understand. You don't save what's left. You save first automatically before anything else touches your money. This single shift is the difference between people who save consistently and people who save when they feel like it, which is never. Here's how you fix everything. Step 1. Reverse the order of your money. Saving last instantly becomes saving first. Your money moves the moment you get paid. Before you pay bills, before you buy food, before you do anything, you move money to savings, investing, debt payoff, retirement. This eliminates the biggest leak, your brain. Step 2. Build a real emergency buffer. Not a full emergency fund yet. Just a small buffer so your savings stop getting wiped out. For most people, the target is $400 to $600 first. This stops the emergency reset cycle and protects your progress. Step 3. Give every dollar a job. Money with no assignment disappears. Your dollars should be labeled future me, bills, food, living, comfort budget, investing. Unassigned dollars become leaks. Assigned dollars build wealth. Step 4. Build a comfort budget. This is crucial. You don't eliminate emotional spending that causes burnout. Instead, you create intentional emotional spending. A small amount of money you're supposed to use for joy. This protects the rest of your money from impulse spending. Step 5. When your income goes up, your lifestyle doesn't. This is how wealth is built. Every raise goes to future you. Not lifestyle upgrades, not creep, not new fees, not new habits. You capture the raise instead of leaking it. Most people don't fail at saving because they're irresponsible. They fail because their system was never designed to protect their savings. Once you fix the order, once you build the buffer, once you give your dollars jobs, and once you stop letting emergencies reset everything, saving stops feeling impossible. It starts feeling automatic. But here's the part almost nobody talks about. Even if saving finally starts working, your money can still disappear if you don't fix the tiny habits that drain your cash every single day. So, here's the real question. What's the number one habit quietly stealing your savings before you realize it's happening? Because if you don't fix that habit, your savings will always have a ceiling. The answer is in this next video, and it will change the way you see your spending forever. So before anything else pulls your money away again, watch this next. The money leaks you ignore, but always pay for. It shows you exactly where the savings you try to build are really going. And once you see it, you'll never save the same way again.